Good morning. It is 10:55. I am up. I am I am alive and I am sitting here drinking my cup of Joe. I wanted to come on here just to say hello and see how everyone is doing. This is day two of being home. I'm exhausted. My body is drained, so the remainder of this weekend, I'm just gonna just relax. If I need to go out, I'll go out, but for the time being, I am home, just taking care of myself and taking care of this outbreak that I got, which is slowly healing. Oh, and I'm sitting here thinking about, damn, it's Gemini season. Do y'all see what's going on with Papoose and Remy? I hate that. I hate this for them. I really hate this for them because I really, really like both of them. Two talented individuals that is going through a divorce. A lot of shit is surfacing, and I pray that they stop because the only one that gets affected by this is the children. I don't like seeing it, but my sis Remy, let me tell you about us Geminis. We are mostly the most misunderstood sign. What else you don't know what you're gonna fucking get. You really don't. But I do know by my experience that in order for me to get in order for me to get from 0 to 1,000, definitely wasn't on my own. I had to be triggered and definitely somebody was bothering me. And sometimes it could be nothing. And just Gemini, sometimes we just overthink. So it causes us to get offended much easier. But I'm here to tell you I'm a work in progress as a Gemini. God is working on me. And I'm slowly, slowly learning how to just chill like Geminis usually do. But if you see my thumb tab of a Gemini, this is so valid because we could be happy and the slightest thing could piss us off where we get so serious. And this, I'm looking at it. The one that's laughing is me, and the one that's serious is my man. There's no in between but us. He's either one or the other, but that's good, because it's a balance for us as Geminis. But yeah, we entered the Gemini season. And I am a Gemini, but I am a June Gemini, and I claim both months, just like claims June too, both months. Um, and we're fairly reasonable people. We don't like to judge. We always like people to feel a part of the equation. We're never not acknowledging our surroundings or people. We always like to see people smile. But we have that side of us that I often don't want to see, and I have been working really, really hard on, and that's the flip. I never want to see her again, but I'm human and I'm a Gemini, so it's gonna come out every once in a blue moon. But for the most part, I'm chill, I'm understanding. If something annoys me, I know how to walk away now. I know how to silence the noise. Yeah, but yeah, had a great week. I had a great week as a Gemini. It's our season. I am looking forward of my 51st birthday. Where did the time go? This week allowed me to reflect on how fast life is and how it is so important not to skip a damn beat because life as we know it will flash right before us. Yeah, I know I'm talking two topics. That was my introductions about Gemini, so that explains my my display. But anyway, good morning. It is 11:01. I done got 6 minutes in, but I want to come on here to encourage someone. And I do that by just coming out here being transparent and discussing the experiences that I've had and what allowed me to make an adjustment with Maritza, not people, but Maritza. And I find it now that I can look back on the things that I used to do, the things that I used to entangle myself with, and learning how to be biased, unbiased. I don't know how not to judge other people's um, what you may call it, walk. Judge, so I walk in that manner. And just to show unconditional love, because we all are not perfect. And in this world, as you see, so much is going on. Things are being exposed, even on this internet. Things are being exposed. Characters are being shown. And I don't know about anyone else, but I know I am good on all that. I want to continue to spread love and some positivity in this dark world that we live in. I'm not perfect, so I want people to understand that God will use the unqualified to give something to the people, And I personally am a person that is an encourager and don't like to see people down. So my job is just to show love, show that you could be imperfect and still serve God. You know what I'm saying? Because the transition is the blessing right there when you allow God to transition you. But a lot is going on. A lot is it could be draining if you consume it too much into your spirit. And sometimes life will force you to go in a different direction than you normally walk. And I choose just to stay in the light. Stay in the light and pray for the things that I cannot change and and just love on those who love on me. Um, Me personally, I'm not here for popularity. Um, I haven't been slowly growing, and it's okay with me because I'm learning along the way, and I'm learning patience because when it's my time, it will be my time. Right now, I feel like I'm being seasoned for what's to come, and having patience and allowing God to gradually put me in wherever I need to be is the best because if I put my hands on it, I'm create a bigger mess. But anyway, I find it that we go through different things in life, and I often wonder why do I go through these things? And as I sit here in my silence and drinking my coffee, I realize that it's because God wants you to show the world what He can do when you just surrender. Sometimes He allows situations to occur so that we can make a decision um, to change. And I'm just thankful that although I ain't perfect, that I'm learning how to not engage in the things that's going to cause stress. I just can't do it personally. Um, So yeah, that's where I'm at. But I wanted to come on here just to show that, I am trying to stay afloat um, as far as doing this YouTube um, experience. And yeah, everything is good. It is Friday. Um, I just looked at the news and, the Congress, the House done passed a bill that is going to affect the majority of us, or as a matter of fact, all of us. So my prayers for today is that everyone look at what's going on, but hand it over to God. There is nothing that we can do right now because our part is already done. Um, what's happening now has to happen. Um, but give God all of your concerns and ask Him to cover you during this season of uncertainties. And to my fellow Geminis, welcome. At the end of this live, please drop your birthday. I know Brother Legend is a Gemini 527. Um, Sister Love is 530. Shay M, I get confused with her birthday, but I know it's between. I know she's before Legend and other good people on this good old app. Hey Jules, girl, I'm loving that you're doing shorts because it keeps me engaged and you're always popping up, so I get to hit that good old like button. Say my girl is doing her thing, doing different things with her content is beautiful. And also been tapping into you playing your music because it kind of soothes me and it allows me to be so relaxed. But how are you? How's the grands? How you been? And also, I have been like fastening on this internet thing, not only just on YouTube but also on Facebook. Because when you're exposed with a lot of toxicity, that shit affects you. I don't give a fuck who you are. That shit is so overwhelming. I can't do it. I can't do it, and I don't want to put my position to continue being exposed to these things and not compromising my peace for any fucking body. I'm good. I can't complain, and I've been all right. I'm not gonna complain. The only thing I'm running around itching like Pookie. Um, I don't know. I don't know what broke me out, but I know I was in New York and whatever eczema was where it was. Well, I couldn't get it out. Wherever it was at, it flared up real bad. So I'm over it all, just staying in my own lane. Says, me too, girl. We get too old for this shit. I know I don't want to repeat shit. I know I get overwhelmed when I'm going back and forth with someone. I just don't want to do it. I just want to shut the fuck up. You ever had a moment where you just don't want to say shit? Cause so much you waste so much fucking energy on going back and forth. It's to me it's just draining. And you who you are, so going back and forth about who your personality and how you roll is going on deaf ears because they're gonna still believe what they believe. I'm over it all, just staying in my own lane, yeah. I just reread that. My eyes is bad, sis. It's getting so bad. You think this Mary Jane to help a sister out, but I think I'm turning more blind. Yes, sis, you gotta protect it. We got far more stuff that we have to worry about, like our livelihood and stuff like that. With this man in office and all this crookedness in the White House,
It's like a wing and a prayer, you know what I'm saying? So I'd rather just keep focused and be alert on what's going around me, not the things that's going in this internet thing, because it can fucking drive you crazy if you allow it. But yeah, we have to protect our peace at all costs. And if it doesn't feel right, it's okay to bow gracefully. It doesn't mean you don't like the person that you still support. It's just you know how much you can intake. And although it's not us, it tends to weigh on us. Yes, way more to focus on them foolishness. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. That means we're growing, and we also just don't want to entertain that shit. I don't want to do it. I like who I like. I support who I support. Ain't no shade on no one. Just because I support someone does not mean that we are the same. It just means that I don't judge, and I don't intervene in other people's beef. I prefer everybody just to get along, and if y'all don't care for each other, to pretty much just roll in silence. What our problem is that we feel like we have to have the last say, but in all reality, we don't. Because when you know who you are and what you are and how you are, did I say that already? No one, no one in their opinions that they form on us will ever manifest. We just have to know what we in and pick and choose your battles. Like, don't feel bad for removing yourself. Don't feel bad to not entertain. Because in the long run, um, we are responsible for our peace. You know what I'm saying? We can love people from a distance. We can still be supportive, but not be out loud with it. I find that when you're a secret supporter, those be the best. You know what I'm saying? But even the one that's bold with the support is the best too. It's just I just say, and I only say by what I've witnessed and experienced, that silence is so much better than the back and forth. It brings so much fucking peace, and it brings you a tunnel vision where you just don't worry about nothing but what's in front of you, which is the economy. Um, I'm not, I'm not doing the extra, but anyway, my prayers is that it sees. Um, I'm gonna tap out for the weekend because seems like the weekends is the weekend that everybody goes the hell off, and I don't want to witness that. I don't like what I'm seeing, and I just don't like it. I really don't like it, but I have no control of it, and I believe prayer works. And if we could pray in numbers, that's even more better because it's like we shouting. Pray for this sector. Pray for the other sectors also. That peace be still, because it takes a village of us to pray. Pray in numbers. Um, God says when two or more are gathered in His name, He is right there in the middle. I didn't say middle, but you know what in the center of all things. So trust in Him that He's gonna fix it, and trust that at least we can see a little light. Because right now, what I'm seeing, I'm just saddened by it. But anyway, again, it is Gemini season. Somebody done turned up the fire, and this month is ending with a bang. This Papoose and Remy Ma is just the highlight right now. Um, I'm praying for them because they don't have to depart in such a crucial way. You know what I'm saying? A very bad way. Um, I pray that the daughter doesn't get exposed to this. Um, but I'm gonna tell you right now, I like them both. But Remy is so New York. She called them a girl. Come out here. We are rough around the edges. Yes, no matter where you at in New York, it's just a different swag that we have, especially with us women. We are tougher than nails, and can't silence us. But we give you grace until the grace in us sometimes get impossible because people don't know how to freaking stop. But I do say this by experience, and I don't say it just to be saying it. Sometimes we gotta learn how to shut the fuck up and let God do what He does. You know what I'm saying? Stop putting your hands on stuff that you can't control, and go into prayer about everything. Um, my encouragement is to focus. Remember that we have far more stuff that we have to keep our eyes on, and pray for others because we're going to need one another in the coming days. This is not the time for us um, to be causing one another division. It's really not. We're going to have to stick with one another when it's fit to do. But anyway, I didn't come on here live, but I just want to just be a little encouraging and say Gemini's fucking rock. Yes, I'm cursing. I didn't say I was perfect. I really love all of y'all. I'm really thankful that God has been having his hands in my life and working in me and on me with the things that I may face and giving me the opportunity to pick and choose my battles has been the biggest blessing that I have received other than my children. God is in the fixing business, so I thank God that He is doing what He does in my life. And I'm not going to apologize for changing because changing is good sometimes. Change is sometimes vital in order for us to continue to be at peace. So be blessed. For those that feel like I'm not supported, believe me, I'm still in support, even in my silence. Sometimes I'm practicing how to just be quiet, you know. And there's no shade towards no one because it's none. It's none. It's just something that I'm learning, and it's hard, but it is necessary for my growth, you know. And it feels good. It feels good just to be different from how I was. And I'm not going to apologize for it. I am who God says I am. I am who God is creating me to be. And that's just Maritza. That shows love. That shows support in her way. And just being humble. You know, life can humble you, or it would keep you depressed. So I'd rather to be humble. Um, Stay in the light and continue to help one another. You know, listen to your spirit. You'll know who to bless. Until next time, I want you to be blessed and enjoy the rest of your day and continue to rock. Continue to know that you are beautiful and you are wonderfully made by in His image. Remember that. The God in us, He is inside of us. You know what I'm saying? So be blessed. Don't let nobody rain on your parade. And you know sometimes disappointments comes with a big blessing. So remember that when you're a little disappointed, things have to go. God removes. and Haven Place. Remember that. Um, I pray everyone enjoy. Sometimes I don't know what the hell I'm saying, but I know what I'm saying. I want you to be blessed, and hopefully, as I keep warming up, um, I can start, organizing some things that we can do collectively. Um, that is beneficial, especially when it comes to we see the economy, right? So these savings and coupons is gonna come in handy, and it requires obedience and discipline. Yes. So if you like them good old crabs, I'm gonna try to find a way to get a good discount, and that's by shopping around. If you have to travel to get cheaper prices, if you can do it, do it. All right. So be blessed. Thank you, Jules, for coming in. Love you, girl. Stay humble. Stay stress free. And continue eating them crabs because I can't eat them. And it looks so good when other people eat it. I'll break out in this big ass fresh. I must have ate something that really disagreed with me and it was in my blood. My mother gave me some cream. It's like a wonder drug because I was itching. But I didn't let that ruin my trip. I was scratching and being happy. It was like, what did you take? Was it the weed you were smoking? I'm like, no. It's this polluted water in New York. Shit. My skin was like, hell no. But anyway, love you and enjoy. Make this day count and continue with your walking with your head up high. Peace.